Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brendan, and I'm your host. Before we get started, the Ottawa Senators played against the San Jose Sharks in Ottawa. This game was very special. It was Chris Neil's first game back after his 1,000th game versus the Los Angeles Kings, and he was awarded with a beautiful painting, a beautiful silver puck and silver stick. Chris Neil was applauded by the whole crowd. They had special rally towels for him. Daniel Alverson, Chris Phillips, Brian Lee, Pierre Dorion, Brian Lee, Brian Murray, and Chris Neil's family was there to congratulate him on the ice, and Chris Neil delivered a beautiful speech. Congratulations to Chris Neil on over 1,000 games with the same club, the 53rd player in NHL history to do that. Now let's get into the game. Joe Pavelski scored first for the Sharks. The Senators allowed the first goal for the first. The Sharks score 1-0, and the Senators allow the first goal for the 25th time this year. Not acceptable whatsoever, but it is what it is. 1-0 Sharks, assisted by the former Ottawa 67, Logan Couture, and Joe Thornton. Moments later, though, Bobby Ryan snaps his 17-game goalless skid and makes it a 1-1 tie, his fourth of the year, assisted by Ryan Zingle and Dion Phaneuf. The game's tied at 1. Going to the second period, a Brent Burns shot beats Mike Condon, 2-1 Sharks, assisted by Dillon. But don't count the Senators out. 6 minutes later, a Kyle Turris goal. A beautiful pass from Mark Stone. Just spinned it around, right to Stone, 2-2 tie. This one assisted by Stone and Hoffman from Turris' 12th of the year. And now Turris was ejected from the game because Vlasic pushed and speared Erik Karlsson into the boards. No penalty was called. They called Turris on the penalty, gave him 17 minutes, and he was taken out until the final minutes of the game. Unacceptable, because if you look at the replay, you can see Karlsson getting speared right in the face, and there was a hit by Mike Hoffman to Logan Couture in the head as cross-check. That's probably going to be reviewed by the league, a vicious hit. But if they're going to review that, they better review Marc-Edouard Vlasic spearing on Erik Karlsson. Let's get things started in the third period. 4 minutes ago, a beautiful play by Erik Karlsson between the legs, to his stick, to Dion Phaneuf's stick, 3-2 Ottawa on the power play, assisted by Erik Karlsson, and it's a 3-2 Senators lead just like that. Chris Tierney, right away, a minute later, assisted by Brent Burns to David Schlemko, tie game at 3. We're going to overtime. Nothing solved in overtime as the Sharks had a penalty, power play, and the Senators killed it. The Senators were very good on the power play today, also killing a 5-minute major. So they were very good on the power play today. And let's get things started in the shootout. Kyle Turris in on Martin Jones is stopped. Michael Bodker beats Condon but can't put it in the net. It's wide. Bobby Ryan in on Martin Jones. He had him but couldn't sneak it past Martin Jones' left leg. Joe Pavelski in on Condon is stopped. Erik Karlsson in on Martin Jones. It seems like they're looking for the 5-hole. He's stopped. Brent Burns in on Condi Bear. He's stopped. Chris Neil with a beautiful move and just stopped by Martin Jones in his ceremony game. And I love that decision. I don't care if he lose or win. That just made the day for me. That just made the game for me. That was a beautiful move by Guy Boucher. And imagine if he would have scored there after a nice move. Imagine if he would have scored there. Oh, that place would have went crazy. But to finish things off, Kevin LeBlanc in on Condi Bear scores 4-3 the final for the San Jose Sharks as the Sharks come back to win it in back-to-back nights of the shootout. Let's get to the final shots on goal. 11-10 for the Senators after the first period. A great response after Guy Boucher went off to the Senators as he went crazy and ballistic and started screaming at them in the practice before. Swore, broke his stick, I think. Slammed his stick, Deservingly so. A poor effort versus Anaheim, and the Senators responded very well. They played a very well game. So the 11, a very good game. 11-10 shots after the first period for the Senators. 13-6 for the Senators after the second period. And 7-10 in favor of the Sharks after the third period. Overtime period, 3-1 Sharks for a final tally of 32-29 Senators. So they outshot the Sharks, the Western Conference champions from last year, and it held them to less than 30 shots. So good job by the Senators. Team stats, Senators won 33. San Jose won 33, 48.5%. Senators won 35 for 51.9. Power plays, the Sharks were killed in all 7. They were 0 for 7, and the Senators scored on their final power play. They went 1 for 6. Hits were 28-25 Sharks, very physical game, that's for sure, and 29-32 in favor of the Senators were the shots. 3 starts of the game. The third star with the game-winning shootout goal and a +2 rating with 13 minutes on ice, Kevin LeBlanc. The second star, Dionfanov, was great tonight with a goal, an assist, 2 penalty minutes, a -1 rating, and 26 minutes on ice. He's the second star. First star, Norris Trophy candidate, Brent Burns, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 penalty minutes, a 3+ rating, and 20 minutes on the ice. He's the first star. And the SENS YouTube star of the night, no doubt, Chris Neil. Chris Neil played spectacular, had the opportunities, got in the scoring chances, had a few chances to score, and the penalty in the shootout, he almost beat Martin Jones. So a great game by Chris Neil in his game as the Senators lose 4-3. The final attendance was 17,273, so that was a very good improvement. Now, if you guys don't remember, I've never posted the video on YouTube. I might eventually, but it was me interviewing Craig Anderson at the Canadian Tire Center. I won a contest. They saw my YouTube channel. They said, here come a TSN 1200 junior reporter. They saw my YouTube channel and they picked me, and I was very honored. And a crazy thing happened. So yes, I was in a newspaper, as you can tell. I'm holding a newspaper. This was from 2 years ago. But I have a funny story with Chris Neil. I was sitting on the bench. I was nervous. You could tell. If you know me, you would be able to tell. I was sitting on the bench, and then somebody kicked me in the back. And I'm like, it's Chris Neil. Chris Neil kicked me in the back, holding his baby, and he says, sorry, but I'm like, that was the first player I met that day. I'm like, that's Chris Neil. Chris Neil, that's a legendary player in Ottawa for the Senators fans, and the NHL. Spectacular. I just went blank. I'm usually a very expressive person for many things, but for this thing, I just went blank. At least I wish I would have taken a picture with him, but I got lucky. The Ottawa Citizen saved that for me. As you can see right here, I'm right there. And there's Chris Neil. So there's my photo with Chris Neil. So the Ottawa Citizen got that for me. As you can see it right here. And you got Jared Cowan making some funny face. But there's me. And there's Chris Neil with his kid. And Craig Anderson's over there. So that was spectacular. And something I will remember forever. And maybe like this video and let me know in the comment below if you want me to post my interview with Craig Anderson on YouTube. So thank you all for watching. The final score, 4-3 for the San Jose Sharks. If you watched Steve Dangle, he told you if your team wins or loses in the shootout, to tweet out, no more shootouts. We lost in the shootout. I tweeted out at Steve_Dangle, hashtag in all caps, no more shootouts. I guess Steve Dangle and I are friends now. He retweeted the tweet. And yeah, I guess that's the start of a new friendship. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Just wanted to show you guys that. If you want, please retweet that. Our Twitter at @SenStock_. Thank you all for watching. The final score 4-3 for the San Jose Sharks at Chris Neil's memorable game. He's played spectacular, had a shootout opportunity, probably his first if his career. Almost beat Martin Jones to win it. But thank you all for watching. Follow us on Twitter at @SenStock_ for live tweet updates. And of course, cool stuff like this. So make sure to retweet this tweet if you would like. Like us on Facebook at SenStock. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video, share cool stuff. Add us to your circles, Google Plus at SenStock. SenStockCentral.com, a great website. Please check it out. I worked very hard on it. And of course, click right here for the SenStock YouTube video and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Steve Dangle, for the retweet. I'll see you in the next video. Final score, 4-3 San Jose Sharks in Chris Neil's game. I'll see you in the next video. Go Sens, go.